So I am broadcasting from a different locale, but
Right on.
regardless, actually no, I'm not. I'm right here on the same Twitch. What are you talking
Yeah,
about, man?
what?
Yeah, dude, it's amazing the powers of the internet being what they are, but this is going to be Citadel going towards it's going towards the Inkling. Is that them?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
that
it
is
is.
that. Yeah, they've been playing Inkling all day and pretty effectively at that. Actually, have had a couple really dominant sets.
So I'm just gonna say right now the best Inkling skin, and I know that's a
Agreed.
controversial take, but regardless, yeah, that's the global guts Inkling. I'll always refer to that name.
Do you have it? All right, so looking, yeah, it looks like they're going matchies today too. We've been getting quite a bit of that, some purple on purple, and we actually, I don't know if you got to see a little bit earlier on. I'm assuming not because Citadel's Inkling is a surprise, but we also did get to see Doom very dominant in a set against Oates, who was playing Kirby, which looked like a terrible matchup, but we'll get to see what Doom's got now, and I guess something that's probably a little bit more even, but this Ken was looking pretty polished the last time we saw it on stream.
Absolutely, and Ken's trajectory has kind of been a steady upwards incline in terms of viability in this game, where obviously the Shotos just got better and better as time went on. It's not going to have enough juice on the heavy Shoryu to get back to the stage, so Citadel will be drawing first blood at a relatively respectable 58%. And gotta say, definitely knows the combo game relatively well, but I don't know if there's been a character that has had a stranger path through the tier list than Inkling, because remember, this is the character that people thought was going to be the very top of the tier list as they get comboed into the heavy Shoryu to finish it off. 2 stocks apiece now, but yeah, people are considering this to be the very top tier of the game, and never really fulfilled that promise, never really winning a major of note until well, really until Cosmos started to really bring the thing out and get used to the controls. Now it's sort of making a comeback, but on Wi-Fi, which I don't think many people saw coming.
No, I don't think so either. This is talking about 9 to 5 characters
Ooh,
all day
what
today.
a read!
Yeah,
Beautifully.
Citadel has been on it with the roller today, kind of just sticking them and taking them out at every opportunity. And speaking of which, Doom is going to return the favor, coming in with the Shoryu. That is literally what these characters do. So, yeah, the Inkling, though, has been landing that roller quite a bit and making Citadel look quite like the competent competitor because, we are used to seeing the Ridley, but he's been nailing all the confirms with Inkling pretty handily.
And gotta say, it's a character that fits them pretty well. They always want to play super aggressively. I always just kind of wondered, is Ridley the right character to be doing that? It seems like you got to play a little bit more reserved and dominate the space that you're allowed with Ridley. But you're gonna get comboed. Beautiful DI by Citadel. Again, a very technically adept player. And obviously, you have a little bit more. Oh, you got your landing called out, my guy. Oh, I mean, we're talking up Citadel, and not without reason, but that's going to be Doom taking game number 1, and not a bad Ken themselves. Obviously, Ken has found a decent modicum of success throughout this game's life cycle. Again, only continuing on as the Shotos got stronger and stronger. But yeah, you got your landing called out in the middle of the stage with just a raw, heavy Shoryu read.
Yeah, and that's kind of what this character really makes it on that sort of thing. Like, you can't be getting hit by that, by Shoryu. I mean, you could DI a little bit out of, or SDI, I guess, out of Ken's, but like if that makes contact, like there's a pretty good chance you're just dead. Those are really strong moves.
Yeah, no, there's not a whole lot to be done about that, especially when you just find yourself in the throes of it. Obviously, the fact that they have so many routes with which to combo in to heavy Shoryu. Obviously, we see players taking 1 or 2 of them, but it's just like in Third Strike. Honestly, you can have a whole lot of room for creativity when it comes to Ken, and turns out we're going down the tier list, at least in terms of Third Strike. I've been playing a lot of Third Strike lately. Shoutouts to all the Hugo. Shoutouts to all the Hugo mains, but we're instead going back to the original World Warrior in Ryu.
Yeah, and I know oddly enough, Ryu in this game is actually a bit of like a zoning character, which is going to be interesting to see coming out against Inkling, to see, you know, how much we see the Hadoukens coming out and everything else that Ryu's able to do. And I think this might just be a good opportunity for Doom just to try it out, right? Like, you play Ken all the time, maybe see how the matchup works with the alternative. And, you know, because each of these, Ken and Ryu, they do have like their preferred matchups, so who knows? That could be the thing here. And off to an early lead, so looks like so far so good.
Yeah, and gotta say, Ryu maybe not getting as much love as Ken as of late, but still incredibly viable choice. Very minute differences, but still enough for there to be a difference in how the game is played.
Yeah, really different. And just like the combo games between the two are very different. I mean, I say very different, but technically they're very different. They kind of look a little similar, but just some of the way that the moves connect. And then the Shoryu hits actually, I guess, a little harder with Ryu, right? Because it kind of is one hit and sends you upward, whereas Ken you could get yourself out of if you're wiggling the joystick. But either way, not really seeing anything like that right now. We are seeing Citadel at least evening stocks up, but yeah, I was going to say at what cost?
Yeah, I mean, I was just about to say Doom. It looked like they got DP'd, honestly, off of the wake-up. Citadel is about that life, but they are about only one life remaining, it seems, as they are going they're going down to losers if they lose this stock.
Yeah, and this is it. This is, I mean, at this point, you end up in winner's quarterfinal, but, you know, a lot easier to end up in winner finals than it is there and have to fight your way up. So not, you know, a little bit of that sense of that dire sense of not, you know, wanting to drop this game. But we'll see if it's enough for Citadel to really make some moves, and it looks like maybe it is. This could be stock. Yeah, no? A little too heavy.
In the wise words of some of the greatest philosophers of our time, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. And this is going to be Citadel having to prove as such. If they're not careful, they need to take the stock, but they're going to get Tatsu'd into the corner. If they suffer one more hit, especially off the Shoryu, they're dead. Instead, it's going to be the straight-up kick to the gut that does it. And Ryu is going to have a victory here in top 8, and Doom alongside them, getting just punching and kicking their way into winner's final, where Delta Force awaits.
Delta Force is there, and that actually is going to be pretty. I think we're actually getting that right away, in fact. But Delta Force has been on a roll all day. Doom looking like they haven't seen a whole lot of issues themselves, and I don't know. I actually don't really know how the Shoto Link matchup goes, but we're going to find out very soon.